After a year riddled with shutdowns and national unrest, the city of Minneapolis is now suffering immediate consequences. One America's Shane Althaus has this report.
6 months after the death of George Floyd, the city of Minneapolis continues to feel the effects of large-scale unrest. There is still a memorial at the location of George Floyd's death, a memorial which is peaceful by day, but at night it has become a hot zone for violent crime. Following widespread protests over the summer, the Minneapolis PD has seen many officers leave the force, some just entering early retirement, others filing disability claims for PTSD they suffered responding to the riots. The departure of officers there is nearly twice the normal rate, and making matters worse, Minneapolis Police Chief Madaria Arredondo says forces are being spread so thin that the department has had to cut different community outreach and specialty programs. Minneapolis Police Union President Bob Kroll says keeping officers on the force has become more difficult as the job has become more dangerous, especially with increased public scrutiny.
So you've got mass people leaving. They don't feel supported by the politicians. They're going to other agencies.
With difficulties mounting for the department, violent crime has reached a 5-year high, with more than 5,000 violent crimes taking place in the city since January. So far, there have been 76 victims of homicide in Minneapolis just this year, well beyond the 20-year high of 57 recorded in 2006. Many of the victims of these shootings have been children. In September, 3 high schoolers from the same school district in Minneapolis were shot and killed. And just last month, a 9-year-old boy was shot outside of his house when he was helping his dad bring in groceries from the car.
He was helping take bags in the house, the grocery bags in the house, and heard a popping sound, and he got to the porch and fell.
Luckily, the boy's father, Keith McGee, says his 4th-grade son has been doing well with recovery, though McGee is still struggling to understand why or how his son became the victim of a random shooting. However, Minneapolis is not alone. Unrest nationwide has affected other cities in the same exact way. This year in Chicago, nearly 700 people have been victims of homicide. And in New York, the city has experienced a 166% increase in violent crime as well. With this and widespread rioting, property damage is skyrocketing, leaving businesses already struggling from pandemic shutdowns left with mountains of debt and repair costs, which is driving many to close up shop for good. In Minneapolis, the typical repair cost for a business is between $35,000 and $100,000, with layers of bureaucratic red tape only keeping them from beginning the long journey to rehab and make the necessary repairs. At this current rate, and with many factors to consider, 2020 is shaping up to be the most destructive year for the city of Minneapolis and other major cities nationwide. Shane Althaus, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Visit OANN.com for immediate access to all the clips you've been waiting to see.